This video is going to be a bit different to my other videos, but it's about something I think is important to share, especially for others who may feel like they're in a similar position. There's a bit of Pokemon Ultra Sun in the background just so your eyes have something to focus on, but you can also just listen. None of the visuals are important. I turned 30 last August and it was a huge wake-up call. A lot of people at this age really have their life together, a promising career, a house, marriage, even children. Instead, in my case, I actually moved back in with my parents for the first time in a decade, and I'm currently on my 4th attempt to get a degree I had to actually pause because of my mental health in December. It's hard when you are 30, but you still feel like you're barely an adult. Like a lot of neurodivergent people, I struggled a lot with mental illness and burnout through my 20s. I really wanted to get a degree in one of my special interests, but often would find that my brain had other ideas and didn't fancy cooperating. I tried to get jobs, but the typical 9 to 5 was not compatible with how my brain works, and each time it led to serious spirals, even ending up in a psychiatric ward because of one once. I'm not here just to trauma dump, but more to provide the background as to why I'm saying this. This past year has been trying to unlearn a lot of unhealthy thinking patterns that society has impressed on my mind. I realised so much of my self-worth was tied up in the idea of traditional work or a degree, and also financial independence, and so my inability to support myself with a job meant I felt worthless. Rather than accepting that maybe 9 to 5 full-time work isn't possible for me, instead I just beat myself up about not being able to do it, and went through unsustainable cycles of trying to do things I was just not capable of. Acceptance is a hard thing because sometimes it can feel like giving up, especially if you've always put a lot of importance on the idea of being like everyone else. But it can also be freeing, as I've recently discovered. I began to look at my life as something I could control. That's why I started this YouTube channel. Okay, technically I started it like 9 years ago, but I only posted a few videos and then left it in my ADHD hobby graveyard. Not only did I want to create things and share them with others, it's also a chance for me to find independence. I've watched a lot of YouTube advice videos and they always stress that it's not about the money. Whilst I agree with that to some degree, I would never make videos that I wasn't passionate about or make AI slot or clickbait non-content. It also comes from a position of people who can work typical jobs, who can make money and achieve financial independence through a range of different methods. I've come to realise that I will need to work for myself if I want to be able to achieve that. And so I started to look at the things I loved and how I could maybe make those into a career. The dream for this channel is to share all the things I love, as well as my journey as a woman with autism and ADHD, and ideally turn it into something I'm truly proud of, as well as perhaps a way for me to support myself in the future. And I wanted to make this video mostly because I wanted to encourage others in similar positions to try something new. Stop beating yourself up because you can't be like all the other people you see around you, and instead learn to, if not love, at least be compassionate to yourself. Find a way to live your life that isn't measured by your success in a career, but instead measured by your own happiness and what you can give to others along the way. If you've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, go for it. Just post a video. It doesn't even have to be good. I'd still love to see them. And if your goal is something else, like writing a novel or setting up an art business, see if you can do something today to start making that goal a reality. Your life is yours to create, and I believe in you. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonated with you, or what your dreams are and how you're going to try and follow them. I'd love for this channel to turn into a supportive community who lift each other up, particularly because there's a lot of hate in the world and on the internet these days. I was thinking of starting a Discord server, so if that's something people are interested in, do let me know and I'll put one together. It sounds silly talking to an audience when I only have a small amount of subscribers, but I am so grateful for each and every one. Don't worry, regularly scheduled content will be resuming. I mostly make videos about cozy games on this channel, like Stardew, Pokemon and such, so if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Until next time, stay cozy.